right, for WebEx, so that if your Nur Azlina and Rafidatul Aisha, they want to watch back our class notes, they can watch. Right, I will share the WebEx links, recorded WebEx links. Okay, if you are ready, right? Today's class is quite short, not too long. Okay, because I'm having flu actually. That's why you can listen to my voice. It's not bunyi macam sedap lah, tapi hidung dah sumbat Right? Okay. Topic 6 and topic 7. Okay, topic 6 and topic 7. Okay, we will look at the synopsis, and then course learning outcome, and also topic 6, topic 7, and we have look back at the assessment, all together, all the assessment, and individual assignment too. Okay, what you need to do. Right? The synopsis tu macam biasalah, right? There are many scientific methodology for multimedia design, right? So you have learned a lot. Okay, hopefully you do your research about this multimedia design methodology, right? The scientific writing. Okay, even you are not an academic person, or you are purely the multimedia practitioner. Okay, uh, you can you can you need to know, you can write something scientifically, right? Not only for academic purpose only, right? Boleh nampak clear tak? Sebab saya nampak macam dia punya apa, dia tak ada point kat sini kan, so nampak macam paragraph je. So everybody can see clear Putlah screen saya nampak macam apa, besar kecil je. Semua nampak clear
Doctor, you haven't shared your slide.
Oh ya ke?
Yeah.
I will share my slide. Sorry. So share. Kat mana? Okay, PowerPoint. Okay. Kita tengok balik ya. Tadi konten dia tu. Oh, sorry. Okay. Dapat ni? Dia baru dapat dia ada screen dia.
Nampak.
Alright. Okay. Sorry sebab dia tepi ni dia tak ada point dia hanya dia ni. Dia just tulis line by line ni. Alright. Yang dia lah. First line dia, bukan first point, dia tak ada point dia. Okay. You should know the multimedia design methodology. Also the scientific writing. Okay. It's not about academic writing only. You also need to know the scientific writing, how you are going to do a proposal, right? Your storyboarding, okay, your wireframe, okay, and then maybe perhaps you need scripting, right? And then you want to deliver your product, there's a report you need to know, right? To write, okay, that's also scientific writing about the report, okay. Beside that, if you want to publish in like your foundation, not foundation, the annual report, also there must be some corporate image, right? Not only the logo, but you need to know the form of write the how to write, okay, your report, okay. And then beside the method, all those methodology and reporting, you also need to have a cross-disciplinary action, or you need to put in your mind that you are not only dealing with multimedia practitioner. Okay, your user or your client also, they are coming from other fields. Okay, such as from business sector, education, tourism, right, or medication, right, and you need some cross-disciplinary field, right? You need communication theory, you need cognitive learning theory. Perhaps if you want to go more, you can look upon the constructive learning theory. The easiest one you can find from John Piaget, right? Constructive learning theory. Okay. So you can adapt to your work, not only adapt to your development uh, product. Okay, so do it by how to do that. This is the third point here for from the synopsis. You need to read, interpret, research, and synthesize new idea to test from what is found is all part of advancing the theory for any field. Okay, how do you need to do that? You need to read, you need to interpret, you need to do your research, you need to synthesize. Okay, make sure that all of those element, right, find in tune to your work. Okay, we visit the course learning outcome, right? Describe, explain, analyze, and critique. Only for analyze here, you need to analyze the multimedia strategies and tools for business purpose. Okay. So for topic number 6, you will cover CLO 3 and 4, which is analyze and critique, analyze the business purpose, and then you critique all the you need to critique all, you comment all the design, the communication standpoint here. It says, right, for topic number 7, right, it will cover CLO number 2 and CLO number 4, right. So CLO number 2, we will look upon, you need to express or explain. Here it says explain. Okay, what are the requirements you need actually for creating a good multimedia application or product? Okay, let's begin with the topic outlines. So here we have two topics, right? CLO number 3, CLO number 4. You can go back to visit the CLO. For topic number 6, multimedia commercialization. And topic number 7, human factors and multimedia. It covers CLO 2 and 4. Okay, right. To begin with, the multimedia commercialization, we have two subtopics: multimedia in business setting and multimedia itself as a business tool. Okay, so according to the CLO, you need to analyze and critiques, right? 3 and 4. So, but beyond that, you need to know what, you need to know why, how, also, right? Before you analyze it, right? And then before you express it or describe it, here you need to say, you need to critique, right? That's like you comment. We did on our first day of the class, right? You do your comment in the Facebook post, right? That is the activity actually that what we did for this topic, right? For critique, CLO number 4. Okay, multimedia commercialization, right? Talking about multimedia commercialization, it is not different. It is similar to other product commercialization actually, but where the multimedia element stand, right, is you need to know where is it, right? So you need to analyze for this point. Okay, where is it? Okay, let's say here there are many activity, right? Okay, pointing to each other. Before you do your commercialization, right? You want it to have a big revenue, right? You need to do your research, pre-disclosure, right? And then disclosure, you do your assessment, you do your protection, marketing, and licensing, and then you can go do uh, your commercialization, right? So if you have a proposal, right? But here for protection, you need to have intellectual properties rights. You need to register with like in Malaysia, we have Malaysian IPO, right? Right, and then you need to have license. You need to have a test pack. Okay, for much simpler methods, you need to analyze, right? You need to analyze the multimedia commercialization in terms of research and development, disclosing invention, review process, intellectual properties creation, marketing invention to the industry. You need to have your licensing, you need to have your product and royalty investment income. Okay, if you want to take royalty, you can do take royalty only. Okay, like such as video clip, music video clip, right? Or your music song, video soundtrack, even like that. You only want to take the royalty only, right? They have copyright over there. Okay. So this is how it works. All the commercialization elements. Okay. And then other, right, before you close something, okay, for it is an iterative process, right? You do your research, disclose, you evaluate, you do your marketing. Before you do your marketing, you need to protect first. Okay, new venture license monitor. Yeah. The monitor part is very important also, right? You need to monitor. What here I can say that now maybe at our level, okay, maybe I'm also a multimedia practitioner. You are also becoming a good multimedia practitioner. We have the creation, right? We create, we design. Okay, I design my apps. You design your own apps. But is it become commercialized enough or not? Right? So we need to turn our creation into this new, not new, but innovation, right? We want to sell it, we want to make it commercialized, right? So before this innovation can be sold, here are the process you need to do. You need to do your research, you need to do your protection, right? You need to do your marketing, okay? Right? So when we talk about where multimedia in the business setting, right? Okay, multimedia it can be in the business, right? The business, you can run your business using social media. Okay, you can run your business on TV, right? Okay, online setting, right? And then multimedia for business setting, you can run your on education, entertainment, home, and for public. Okay, so you need to analyze all of these things, and of course for your second assignment, you need to describe, give example lah. Contoh for education, right? You can use Powtoon, okay? Right? You create your learning object using your multimedia. Okay, and entertainment. Yes, we have Netflix, we have video, or right, we have YouTube itself for home usage. Okay, for multimedia. Okay, right now maybe you need something to monitor your home. Okay, you and then for public, you can also get to know, right? Let's take a simple thing that maybe you are doing in public. Let's say you have telegrams. Okay, we have telegram channel. In that channel, you are giving infographic to the public, such as what we have the CPRC channel and also MKN channel right now, right? So it is a business, right? What revenue you get, you need to analyze and you can explain, right? So in business setting also, like the real business, okay, you can go do your business shopping online. Okay, here you do e-commerce, right? Uh, you have your how to say, the uh, something to secure you as a consumer. You have consumer rights, right? You have your online banking, okay? You have your e-wallet, right? You have your so let's say you have Shopee, you can get the Shopee coin. You have Boost right? You also can get the benefit from it, right? Beside the uh, the beside the product that you purchase, right? Okay. Okay. Uh, you can set your business online, okay, through many platforms such as the social media. You can do in Facebook, Instagram, right? You can set the social media, right? One of the element of for multimedia. Also, right now, the new media, right, as a business tools, right? But okay, remember, you need to remember also at the end of the topic syllabus for this course, you have the multimedia presentation, right? So that you can give not only uh, to your company, right? Also to your user, right? What are you can show the profit, right? What their investment, okay? It is such as a business tools for you, right? Uh, if you have zakat on touch, right? In your phone, okay? You can see for every places, right? Such as in for the collection, how many collection of zakat for each country or state, and then who get it for every from every most, right, in the state, right? The name of the recipient of the zakat money. Okay, that is one example. If you are going to use it as a multimedia as a business tools, uh, and beside that, for your own usage, you can look beside your online banking. You can see your amount of money, right? Your transaction. Okay, that you can control. But what if your EPF, right? EPF, you have your KWSP apps, right? You can see, right, all those caroban you meet from yourself and also from your employer, right? The investment from it, okay? You can see it in the graph, right? Pie chart. Okay, this is you need all those multimedia element beside the numbers. You need to convert it into something that can be in good in multimedia presentation, right? Okay, this is what we say that multimedia is as a tool. So for this topic, right, you need to analyze more, right, on multimedia commercialization, multimedia business strategy, right, so that you can create a video for it and upload, right. This is an individual assignment only. Okay, right. I believe that you can do your analysis, your research, right? And then you can give some example, and then you can explain your findings. Okay, right. For topic number 7, okay, human factors and multimedia. When we talk about human factors, we need to understand the user and then understanding ergonomics for multimedia applications. Okay, right? Ergonomic for the term of ergonomic also is not new, right? It is in the engineering parts, not only if you look at the factory, right? They use this term, or even you are driving, okay, right? We need the ergonomic for the computer setting also you have your ergonomic keyboard, right, ergonomic mouse, and also your ergonomic seats for it, right? But this is more, right, not only for the setting of your body, it is also the setting of ergonomic to your multimedia application. Okay, for human factors and multimedia, right? Okay, when we look from the left side here, right? we have the keyboard, mouse, pen, glove, microphone. Okay, so this is the input device. So from this input, right, what you are going to have the output, such as from keyboard, you can get the output to the screen. From pen or glove, you can get the output also from the glove. Maybe it vibrates. From your microphone, you can listen to the speaker. So you need an interface, right? Okay, interface this for human factor, right? And multimedia. So they have the user event manager, right? Graphical event processing, gesture processing, natural language pre-interpretation, right? So you need to have something to get to handle or to control your input, right? And then this input can uh, here it says that dialogue manager, right? It can speak, right, to the application, right? And then it can give back the output, right? So you hit a key on your keyboard, such as letter U, right? What will appear? Okay, if you you press U, it come out letter A, right? So what you do? Okay, but that is not the thing here. Right, before the creation of the keyboard, right? They have something to do with it, right? They did the human factor, right? So you can read, you can find why the arrangement of the keyboard letter like this, why it's not like from alphabetical order from A B C to Z, right? Okay, because there's a story. I just say the short story. Before this, the keyboard is in alphabetical order, right? And then the type it's not the keyboard like we have here on my MacBook Pro or your or other laptop. It is in like the traditional keyboard, right? Traditional keyboard, you hit the key tap 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 tap. But it is in alphabetical order, but the typist is too fast, right? Too fast writing using that machine, that device, so that this I don't know who are the person, maybe their boss, right? Don't want them to work so fast so that the employer can do not need did not need to pay more money for them to do the work because they do many works very fast, right? So they rearrange the letter to become like what we have here, the QWERTY keyboard, so that it will take times. Okay, that is the story. Okay, it takes the human factor also, right? uh, Behind that story. Okay, so all right, when we talk about the human factors, where are we for this multimedia? Okay, so for this multimedia, we are here, right? The human-computer interaction part, right? Where this human-computer interaction part, it did the cognitive, that's why you did the cognitive theory, and then it did the individual part more, right? So we need to have the engineering psychology, some of the element, right? But most of it from the human-computer interaction, right? We need to have the experimental psychology, computer science, and also the industrial design. What about the cognitive? Cognitive, we need to have the cognitive engineering, the cognitive science, behavioral economics, and also the is industrial organizational psychology, right? So not we cannot run from these three elements: human computer engineering and cognitive engineering, right? Perhaps we can run from the macroeconomics and also the human system integration, right? But most of our work in multimedia element, we are here, right, in these three. But for this topic, we also need to take into account the ergonomics. what is about the element of ergonomic? It is about biomedical engineering, anatomy and physiology, mechanical engineering. Okay, about the ergonomic keyboard, ergonomic mouse, it is more towards the anatomy and psychology, right? But for this multimedia application, right, you need to know we are going deep into the mechanical engineering, right? When we go too deep into the mechanical engineering, we need the human system integration part also, right? You need to know the architecture, you need to know about something civil engineering, right? To be simple, you need to know about the interaction design, right? You need to know about the graphical design, right? The principle, visual principle, audio principle, okay? All those things so that you can give more towards the human computer interaction or towards more the multimedia application. Okay, so next to understand user, right? You need empathy, right? You cannot, how to say, you cannot entertain your user like a robot or like a school children or even worse like a kindergarten children. Okay, okay, line up, not that like that. You need to see the world first, understand their feeling, appreciate them as human being, and communicate your understanding. This is how you give your empathy and you can understand your user. Actually, for this part, you need you if you are in the team, right? You also need to involve, but in this part there are people not from the multimedia practitioner uh, sector, but there are people from other, right? We'll study about it. Okay, from the interaction design .org, right? You need uh, to understand user, right? But it is not in a non-linear process, right? It is in the non-linear process, right? Where you can see here, you need to have empathize, define, ideate, prototype, and test, but they can go back to every phase or every element. Okay, right? Like you from the test, you can go back to empathize, right? Why you need to learn about user through testing, and then for idiot, you can go back for idiot like test create new ideas for the project, right? You need to test, right? For define, test reveal insight that redefine the problem. It is not like unfinished work, but for one phase, right? You go on understanding your user, you get the feedback. That is the thing that you need. So how you are going to get understand your user by asking what, how, and why. Okay, what, how, and why, right? And then I want to introduce to you to this beside this interactiondesign.org, right? We have this UX design process, right? Okay, you need to empathize, ideate, prototype, define, and test. This in context and this in the form, right? Okay, the framework of innovation. Let's look at this. Uh, okay, right? So you can start from here. All right. Okay. This is something that you can do lah. In advertise, these are the activity, interview, contextual inquiry, survey, questionnaire, observing, card sorting, heuristic review. Right? Heuristic review is only for interface only, right? You want what color, right? So that you want to understand competitor analysis. For define, you have empathy map, persona, right? Okay, you need to define, you do your persona, right? And then storyboard, journey map, user flow. This is how you define task flow, sitemap, okay, point of view, how might. For ideate, you start to design, to you start to brainstorm, scraper, okay. Design, sketches, wireframe, style, test. For test, okay, you need to test, there are many tests, alpha testing, beta testing, right? And then iterate and repeat, okay? I shared to you this UX for beginner, okay? Let's look at tools, okay, the tools, right? Okay, so if let's say you want to do, you want to categorize with, I want to okay, you want to do prototyping, okay, prototyping, right? So this is the cost for prototyping. Let's see that you have, you don't have money, right? You can use InVision or Origami or Sync, right? Also, you can use Figma, okay? That is for prototyping, okay, Figma. So hopefully that this also will help you to understand the business tools, because these are the business tools for multimedia, right? Not only it cover the topic number 6 also, right? Okay, prototyping. For design you can have, you can use Figma also, UX, Azure, right? Adobe XD, but for cost, but for free, you can, you have user testing, right? This research for video, right? You can use Camtasia, ScreenFlow. Okay, this is what can be get from the tools, right? UX tools, user beginner. So you can see all the activity, right? For you understanding user from the start, from the beginning until the end. Okay, and then you can look at the dictionary, right? What is the alpha testing? Every dictionary, card slot, cascading style sheet, case study, cognitive biases, right? So this is a good meta model, right? Miller's law. So you can have all this dictionary or right of meaning to all the terms for user understanding. So hopefully that you can browse it, right? And read it and understand it, right? For the UX, understanding user, right? Right, from the beginning until the end, right? Iterate. Let's say from research, from define. So beside your storyboarding, right? How you ideate, right? Design. You can design prototype. So you can use the tools, the right tools for each of the processes. Okay, for understanding the user. Right. Understanding ergonomics for multimedia application. There's a here it says that the international innovation volume, right? For this, right? It is in the 2013 by Ivan Babic, but okay, by this, right? So you can read here, right? Multimedia ergonomics, Dr. Ivan Giz, right? Okay, picture perfect, right? Okay, intelligent, the objective, the key collaboration, the funding, the what, right? Okay, let's look what for it, right? For multimedia ergonomics, it is used for entertainment, telepresent, art and design, and also for education and training. What it takes the human factor engineering, psychology, neuroscience, and psychophysics. Right? You can refer back to the, let's see, got this one. All right, to this diagram, right? The human factors, where we want to create the multimedia ergonomics, right? It is for entertainment, right? Entertainment, so what it needs to cover more, right? So this is how you look, right? You empathize when you want to study human. Okay, you ask what, how, why, okay, until you do all, you have this process for your multimedia development or design, and then for this ergonomic part, right, you need to uh, take into account this element, right? Beside this element, this is for anatomy, right? Okay, this is how you sit properly, right? This is only for anatomy part, not this not the psychophysics, neuroscience, psychology, and human factor engineering. Okay, right? And then uh, okay, that's all for today's class. But what I want to, you need to comment more, right? For the multimedia application, understanding the ergonomic of multimedia application, on how you get from the user, understanding your user, right? UX. Okay, so you can get more for the if you are saying that you want to create more towards the art and design, right? You can ask your user, right? It's not about the anatomy, right? Only. Okay, that's all for topic number 7, right? Topic number 7, you need to express, right? Your all those uh, theories, right? Okay, and then also you need to critiques, right? Comments, okay? Right, to remind you, individual assignment 1 tentatively on week 4, and individual assignment 2 tentatively on week 6, which is next week. And next week is public holiday, right? So we need to postpone our class, right? Perhaps we will set one day, right, for your presentation, right? I will tell you later about this day, right? And for individual assignment 2, right, it is 15 bucks, 50% bucks. Okay, I extended the due date already, right? You can refer to the online learning, the date. What you need to do, you need to do a 5 to 8 minutes YouTube presentation about multimedia commercialization. They are very huge thing, right? Analyze the multimedia commercialization strategies and tools for business purpose, right? You can also look beside the use of multimedia for business, right? You can look at the UX beginner also, right? For the tools, right? For business purpose. Okay, if you like to use Adobe product, you need to spend, right, for that subscription. Okay, and then what you need to do, you critique the multimedia commercialization issues from the standpoint of communication, media choice, interface design, and graphic design, right? If you can understand your user, then it is simple for you to express, to analyze, and critique this. And then you upload your YouTube, upload the video on your YouTube channel, and you share it on the a post, right, in our Facebook page, right? For marking, okay, for marking, you write your YouTube link in a PDF document, and you upload it in the online learning, right? After that you upload here, right? You upload it here. Okay, this is for marking, right? You write it in PDF file, and then you upload it here, similar to the individual assignment one lah. You upload here. Okay, just the link you upload here, but for the video you upload in the YouTube, and then what you need to do, okay, you go put it here. So, right, when you upload, you share it in our post, right? You share it somewhere right here. Okay, so we can view from here to your YouTube, and you just share your YouTube link to the right. Okay, so what are we looking for the individual assignment to rubric, the content, the example, findings, delivery, the length, and your positive attitude, right? Okay, right, that's all for today's class, right? Thank you. And then if you have any question, right, you can ask me. Tadi dah tanda semua. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Okey, memang Aida tak masuk. Right? Okay. Ada soalan tak lagi? Stop recording dulu lah. Dah cukup 40 minit.